welcome to my channel, or welcome back if you're returning. My name is Chantel and this is my channel, Sink Me Out of Debt. For anyone who may be new in particular, my channel is all about not just sinking funds and doing a digital cash envelope system, but taking you along on my journey to becoming debt-free, as well as making moves for future plans to get out of my situation. If you're curious about that situation, I encourage you to go watch my other videos because that gives you all the details. So, if you did not watch my last video, it is very, very important and it's critical to the information I'm about to provide you and why I have so many colorful pencils in front of me. So, I have some fantastic news. I finally got my IRS refund. And they gave me some interest. So, I had a little change happen. For anyone who's been following me so far on my channel, I mentioned that next year I was going on vacation. I wasn't planning anything for this year, but those plans changed and I'm so grateful for that. Please do not worry. As I have said before, I work in the healthcare industry. I am fully vaccinated. I wear my mask, and you can bet that I will be taking an abundance of precaution through all of this, because things are getting really scary again, and unfortunately, I'm not sure when that's going to clear up, if it will anytime soon. But I will be taking a bit of a road trip at the end of September. Don't worry, I will still have a video coming up that week. I will have it pre-recorded, all prepped and ready, but I will not be present in my recording space, in my home, when that posts. So, today, I wanted to go over what happened with my tax refund, as well as adjustments that I made because of this little trip that I'm taking. So, as I had mentioned the last video, I had paid off this credit card. Now, when certain things transpired and certain things got announced, and I was like, I'm not taking any chances. I'm making all of my bookings now and buying what I need now. I didn't have that much money in my account because I had made that huge payment. So I racked up that card again, and you can see it right here, for the hotels I'll be staying at and whatever tickets and stuff that I needed. But thankfully, the same day that I was making these plans, I checked the IRS website and it said, we have received your refund stuff. You know, the stuff that I mailed back on April 15th. Literally took 4 months and 1 day for me to get my refund. I think because of that, they gave me a little extra. I was expecting $21.80. They gave me $201.06 minus $21.80, so they gave me an interest of $21.06. But still, I am not going to complain about getting more money than I thought I was going to get. So as I said, the video I posted last week is abundantly important to the information I'm about to say. So I am not doing the debt snowball or debt avalanche method that is typical. They typically say to work from your lowest balance card up to your highest. I was doing that, but I have 3 credit cards, all around $2,000. They all have $2,000 balances or credit limits. So my original plan was to go in order of the ones I was deciding to keep versus the ones I was eventually deciding to close. But one of the cards that I was planning to close that now I'm not so sure about has almost a 30% interest rate. And I actually took all of you guys through the interest rates of all of my cards, how I calculate what their interest will be each statement, and helped you guys show not only how you can do that yourself, but how much you can save by paying down certain cards over others first. So since I had a choice literally between 3 cards with the same credit limit, it seemed kind of stupid for me to start with what was literally my lowest interest rate card of all of my cards, when this one has this 30% interest rate. Now 30% interest rate is over a year, so you have to literally, so this was at, well, I'll just take the first number and I'll give you an example real quick. 2095.22 times 0.2999, because that's your 30% interest, would come to $628.36, always round up, in a year. 625.38, I think is what I said. I think I'm spazzing. It's been a long day. It's been a really hard day, so give me a little bit of leeway if I just had a brain fart. Divided by 12, so in a month's time you would accrue $52.12. That would be the interest for the statement for that 1 month. All right, so that would be if this were my balance. It's not my balance anymore, but this is just me giving you an example. And again, I recommend you go watch that video. I do know it's one of my longer ones, but I really go through the nitty-gritty details, and I found that if I paid off this credit card first, I would save a pretty decent amount of money that I could then put towards the next card. Okay? So this stuff I will actually cover in my video for next week, because this starts with my first paycheck in September. So actually, no, I'm sorry. It's not going to be the next video that I do that's covering my paycheck for this week. Everything got shuffled around a little bit. But it will be in, I believe, either the video after that or the one after that. So stay tuned anyway. So with my IRS refund, and with me having racked back up this credit card, I then took out of my 2201.06 minus, I added in the interest that I calculated for myself, 1181.71, leaves me 1019.35 left over from the IRS refund check. So I paid that card off again. So within a week of me racking it up, it was then cleared out again. This card now has a negative balance of about $24. We will see if it stays that way or if it changes with the next statement. So then I had originally said that I was planning on doing a $2,400 payment down on this card, but obviously I can't do $2,400 when my IRS refund is literally $2,201. So instead I did a $500 payment to at least bring this down substantially and really start working at reducing this balance, because even though this is my third lowest card, because it has the highest balance, it's also accruing the most interest. So I really do want to start whacking and hacking at that balance to ensure that I pay less interest on it if I can. So these other cards right now are waiting. I didn't pay anything down on these for a reason. One, I was waiting for this one to accrue its interest, which it finally did yesterday. And I paid down only a little bit on this next lowest card, because again, this is going to be one of the last cards that I pay off. And this card has a $3,000 balance, which technically is not fully used, but it's just in reserve by my finance company to ensure that they can charge it for my phone. Now, another thing that I did with all of my cards, and I am so relieved and so grateful to have finally been able to do this, I removed all of my credit cards except my debit card from pretty much any of my purchasing sites or apps or anything. So from now on, anything that gets charged will go strictly to my bank account. That will ensure that if I make any purchases through any apps, if I do anything of that nature, those purchases will no longer go in on any of these cards. If there is available balance, it stays available, provided I don't actually use them to charge anything. Now, my one little thing that I might adjust with that is I might, because this has so much of a available $24 overage that I had paid down, I might use that to get gas and then pay it off right away. But that will also help my credit by making small purchases and paying it right off. That way it looks good on your credit report. And now that I have more control over not only my finances, but my available funds, I can actually do that, which is an incredible and amazing feeling. You have no idea how long I've wanted to work towards this goal and have been met with challenge after challenge after challenge anytime I wanted to start. So this is a huge, huge accomplishment, and I can honestly say I'm proud of myself. It's taken a long way for me to get to this point. This card, this bad boy with the red numbers, that one's next. And then this one, and then I'll deal with this one because it's the green boy. And then, of course, these two. They are the highest. They are the ones that are going to take the longest, regardless of what their balance looks like. So I just wanted to give you guys a ever so brief update and show you guys not only what I did end up doing with my IRS refund, and give you an idea on how you can potentially use yours to get ahead and knock yourselves out of some debt. Anyway, I might have some changes coming to the channel. I'm still gonna obviously be doing this, but I might expand my content a bit. We'll see. I make no promises right now. If I do, it will be after my trip. I need some time to figure things out. Okay? So take care, everyone. I hope you have a wonderful weekend, and I will see you next time. Bye.